Welcome and welcome back. Look, we've had a spectacular time with Ark-Tempered Radar. It's been a glorious thing. Starting to integrate these pieces now into our builds has given us a whole new level of finding critical hit chance, keeping that stamina regen incredible, and putting you in a solid DPS spot. Radar, you cinematic masterpiece, we have enjoyed it. Them AoEs coming off your wings, the actual feel of the fight, can't ask for any more right now. Looking forward to the next level of difficulty in a couple of weeks' time with the challenge that is coming to us. But let's have a look. We've got the Latent Wrath INSECT GLAIVE build. We're going to be running a numinous set for the health regen, mixing in with the new 3 set piece bonus from Ray. This is a landslide victory for an INSECT GLAIVE build. Gems are going to be there for you as normal, and the skills will land in the middle and right hand side. But we're going with the typical Wings of Ruin kind blast, kinsect, blast, INSECT GLAIVE build here. This is going to allow us to keep the monster flinching, do the micro flinching from the blast windows, and also get the extra 150 damage procs on a consistent basis. We want razor sharp, we want critical boost, we want critical eye, we want handicraft, we want to keep at white sharpness, and we want to be a DPS beast. But it's a beautiful thing, it really is. It's comfortable and it's a nice little attack set bonus. Coming in then on the armor skills, you've got your agitator, latent power, maximum might, recovery speed, and burst as your main block of skills here. Coming in here with an agitator build, this monster is consistently enraged. We know that he's arc-tempered, he's got a big temper. What more can we say? It keeps that affinity up, and this build, once you are in that latent power window, which you're constantly taking that damage or enough time has elapsed at that 2-minute 30 window, you are far beyond 100% crit. We're taking weakness exploit out of this build, and we're going to start to squeeze in other skills to the best potential to make sure that we can output as much damage as possible, but still stay alive and still stay comfortable, which works really well with this build. Maximum might goes in there, falls on our feet. Once you hit the latent power stamina depletion on this, you're comfortable. Your maximum might is proccing consistently, your crit chance is through the roof. And then recovery speed, we like it, couples really well with the numinous set, keeps that health regen going. If you're working through aerial combos, your health keeps consistently healing. It's absolutely fantastic. We want nothing more. And then a level 2 burst comes in here, which is flexible to you of what you prefer to do on your talisman. As usual, you can come in here, you can put heroics in. If you like the idea of this set and you're enjoying the stamina depletion benefits and you're really working through something but you're finding you're taking too much damage, take the burst out. You don't need to optimize your DPS too much, put heroics in and you will stay alive, no problem at all. But other than that, coming in here, we also squeeze in a couple of 1-star gems, which is nice. Evade Extender level 2 gives you big gaps in the air, allows you to close the gap very quickly. If you're jumping through the air with Evade Extender, you are going to get back to that monster in a very, very quick pace. And also, if you're rolling across the floor with the way that Radar's AoEs are popping off, you're able to get out of there very, very easily. Counter-Strike, we like it. It's going to proc consistently throughout the fight due to the nature of just fighting these monsters. We get that extra 10 attack. Recovery up squeezes in here for that extra little smooth bit of recovery. So when we're passively healing our HP, you're getting a very, very small increase on that. But then when you do need to use a healing item, it's a nice big chunk more, which is always a good thing to have. Elemental absorption, we like to squeeze it in here to push this up to 20 thunder resistance against radar. You can take this build anywhere your heart desires. Being a blast build, you can go anywhere. Put a paralysis kinsect in here, put a paralysis INSECT GLAIVE. You are in a golden spot to go against any monster, anytime, anywhere. And then earplugs, always in your INSECT GLAIVE builds, because when you get your buffs up, you are comfortable against 90% of the monsters. The only two that you are not, unless you want to add another earplugs gem in here, you will find Zoh Shia and gore magala require a 3 pip earplugs requirement on there. But other than that, Radar himself, Ark-Tempered Radar, 2-star will do. You just need to put one in. And then Radar's voltage, we want to extend that latent power skill to keep our critical hit chance past that 100% for as much as possible and keep as much stamina depletion. And Zoh Shia's pulse, it's overpowered. We rate it. It's been tested consistently now. It's been in our builds for a long time. We like to make sure that we're comfortable throughout the hunt while being a DPS beast. And then Lord Soul, new skill, boost attack and lowers defense, but lets you survive 1 lethal hit. Who wouldn't want this? It's going to give you a big buff to your base attack. It's going to enable you to start the fight very aggressively and not be worried too much about having to heal. With this in your build, you should be trying to push yourself as a DPS beast because you're going to survive that hit if it does come your way. You couple this alongside a good meal, like the meal you will go down and get from the festival right now. Get yourself a Moxie buff in there. You're really, really comfortable to start to push yourself with them DPS windows because you know that you're safe and you've got a safety net behind you. And then Zoh Shia's pulse is going to be healing you if you're a DPS beast and you can move around that monster very, very quick. But overall, finely tuned, tested. The fight was cinematic. Loved it. This has changed the game for me in terms of INSECT GLAIVE play. I feel comfortable. I feel like we're headed into a big window of being almost too powerful for this game now. Hoping that the summer updates and Lagiacrus comes in and knocks us sideways. Maybe the challenge coming as the 5-star Arc-Tempered Radar comes in a couple of weeks is a different beast altogether. Thank you to you. Thank you for being part of the chillest corner of the Monster Hunter universe. We have launched a Discord. For those of you interested, it is in the bio. It is there for you. If you are interested in coming and being part of the founding members of the Culture Hack gaming community, please feel free to pop over. The guys are brilliant, they're absolutely welcoming, and we can work on some builds and tweaks together. The game's phenomenal. We're enjoying our time. If there's anything that you do need, please pop it in the comments box, and if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would mean the absolute world to this very small family that seems to be growing on a day-to-day basis. But anything that you do need, please pop it in the comments. I will get back to every single one of you. I appreciate every second of your time. And leave a like and subscribe. You know the vibes. Peace.